Every second, your eyes capture millions of details, colors, movements, shapes, and emotions. But behind every image you see is a biological machine more advanced than any camera ever created. A tiny organ, only about the size of a small ball, transforms light into electrical signals and allows your brain to create the world around you. But how does the human eye actually work? What are the hidden parts that turn simple light into vision? Let's travel inside the incredible world of the human eye. The human eye is a complex sensory organ responsible for vision. It works together with the brain to detect light, process information, and create the images we see every day. To understand how vision works, we first need to explore the different parts of the eye and their unique functions. The journey of vision begins at the cornea, the transparent, curved outer layer at the front of the eye. The cornea acts like a protective window and the first focusing system of the eye. It bends incoming light rays and helps direct them toward the inside of the eye. Without the cornea, light would not enter the eye properly, and clear vision would become impossible. Iris and pupil. Behind the cornea lies the iris, the colorful part of the eye that controls the amount of light entering the eye. At the center of the iris is the pupil, a small opening that changes size depending on the brightness of the environment. In bright conditions, the pupil becomes smaller to reduce incoming light. In darkness, it expands to allow more light inside. After passing through the pupil, light reaches the lens. The lens is a transparent structure that changes shape to focus light onto the retina. This process is called accommodation. When you look at something nearby, the lens becomes thicker. When you look at distant objects, it becomes thinner. The retina is the most important layer, responsible for detecting images. Located at the back of the eye, the retina contains millions of specialized cells called photoreceptors. There are two main types, rods and cones. Rods help us see in low light and detect movement. Cones allow us to see colors and fine details. Once the retina captures light information, it converts it into electrical signals. These signals travel through the optic nerve, a communication pathway connecting the eye to the brain. The optic nerve carries visual information to the brain, where it is processed into meaningful images. The sclera is the strong white outer layer of the eye. It protects the delicate internal structures and maintains the shape of the eyeball. Inside the eye are two important fluids, aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Aqueous humor fills the front chamber of the eye and helps maintain pressure while nourishing the cornea and lens. Vitreous humor is a gel-like substance that fills the main space behind the lens and helps maintain the eye's shape. Now you know the individual parts that make up this incredible organ, but knowing the parts is only half the story. How do the cornea, iris, lens, and retina actually work together to create the images you see every single day? That's exactly what we'll uncover in Part 2. Make sure you don't miss it.